Hello, welcome back. My name is Jeff Kaufman, and I'm talking about how I do chords on the mandolin. In my previous video, I was talking about how to play chords by number, and specifically the 1, 4, and 5 chord. And this works in a lot of things. It works in major tunes. But some tunes, in addition to the 1, the 4, and the 5, might have some less common numbers. For example, the tune might have a 2, or a 3, or a 6. And together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You would think there would be 7s, but for some reason we don't actually play those. They're musically kind of weird. So we'll just talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you can just get these chords by sliding up and down the neck. So if my 1 is here, here's A. Then my 2 is here. I went up 2 frets. My 3 is up another 2 frets. My 4 is up just 1 fret, a half step. And my 5 is up another 2 frets. And my 6 is up another 2. So for each of those I moved up 2 frets, except between the 3 and the 4, where I moved up just 1 fret. And this is because our chord numbers actually are the notes of the scale. So we were in D, we were in A, and if I start playing some notes from the A scale, we have A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and then it keeps going, but we don't care. So if I play my A chord, that's the 1. My B chord is the 2. My C sharp chord is the 3. My G chord is the 4. And then my F sharp chord, my G chord is the 4. I'm totally confused. Let's start over. Here's my A chord. Here's my B chord is the 2. Here's my C sharp chord is the 3. My D chord is the 4. My E chord is the 5. And my F sharp chord is the 6. Now technically, some of these are major and some are minor, but the beauty of this style is you don't actually have to care. This is, we're only playing 2 of the notes from each of these chords, and those 2 notes happen to be the same whether it's major or minor. So if someone tells you like, oh yes, we are playing the 6 minor, you can sort of nod at them and smile, but you don't actually have to care about it as long as you're playing this style. So, so for example, if I wanted to play something that like went 1, 6, 4, 5, I could play, so I was playing my A down here, but I can also play my A up here. It's the same chord. So here's my A, so here's my 1, and I want to go 1, 6, 4, 5. So here's my 1, here's my 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, so I can go 1, 6, 4, 5, 1, 6, 4. Okay, and then I could also, instead I could play like 1, 2, 4, 5. Now I don't know if you saw what I did the first time I played that, but I actually cheated a little bit. I played 1, and then I played 2 like this. And what I'm actually doing is this, which is the same thing as sliding this up, but instead of sliding it, I switched fingers, and I played it a different way. And the basic chord shapes I talked about, you can actually play with any combination of fingers. You can play them, or you can play, and the same with this. I can play this chord shape, and I can put this down. And I usually don't do that. Most of the time I play them as this chord shape, and this chord shape. But sometimes it's convenient to be able to go. To be able to move between different shapes. And at least in my playing, I just go to whatever feels most convenient. Most of the time I default to my basic shapes, and then if it's hard to get there fast enough, or if my fingers just seem to want to do something else, I do that instead. There's probably a principled reason for picking one or another, but I don't really worry about it. But anyway, so I was getting onto this because I wanted to talk about different, how to play the rest of the numbers. We had only talked about 1, 4, and 5, and there was also the less commonly used 2, 3, and 6. And so just to review, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you are following someone else and they shout, okay, play a 2, then if you're in if you've got your 1, just slide it up 2 frets, and now you're at your 2. Thank you. Bye.